slide.
Yeah, good morning. It's about what time is it? 12:43. I'm about to go to bed. I just finished watching dramas live and I'm not going to be on here long. I'm going to say what I have to say. Binary, he's a piece of shit.
Back
You're
in
the
high
Green
school,
Goblin.
back in high school, I sucked this nigga's dick so good that he squirted all over me, all over my face.
Whoa.
On your
Whoa.
face.
To the Jurassic
John
Park.
Neo.
Oh my God.
I would like to invite you and anybody else to eat a plate of my shit, okay? Eat my shit.
Yo. Man, it's been a minute. What's going on, party people? This should be fun. Kendrick Lamar versus Drake. Drake versus Kendrick Lamar. We got that going on. We got Ness versus Bree. Bree versus Ness. We got that going on. We got Jay Dunn and Ness versus Ronnie Q and Dovey. We got that going on. Beef, man. Beef. Look, I just went to a new damn, is it Chinese? I guess. Asian. I'm just gonna say Asian because they have all different types of food. I just went to a new Asian restaurant that opened up. Pretty popular. I mean, it's called Number One Restaurant. I guess they're opening up locations all around the United States of America. And they happen to open up one here in Arizona. And that's where I'm from. If you didn't know, yes, I'm in Arizona. I'm an Arizonian. Yeah, they opened up one here and took the family out. Used some of that Cash App money that you guys have been sending me. One thing that I do love about the beef sector is I was gone and y'all still Cash Apping your boy. God damn. Y'all still Cash App me. And I'm not talking like MBK, he got a couple of dollars here, a couple of dollars there. Nah. Y'all sent me like real. I'm not saying $1's not real money, but y'all sent me real money. I'm like, damn. Good Lord. Now, some of the messages, of course, I will not be reading out loud, but y'all, the beef sector, God dog, man. Look, I love my sector because my sector has about 10 people that are loaded, right? That are just loaded. 3 or 4 that are like heavily loaded. I mean, heavily loaded, right? But 10 that just have money. Like, they got money. Whether it's generational wealth, whether it's they worked really hard, whether it's, they're spending their retirement and they were so smart that they have like thousands of dollars just to blow every month because that's just their pocket change. I don't know. But there are like 10 folk in my sector that are loaded. Not one of them sent me a Cash App on this break or whatever I was doing. Not one of them sent me a Cash App. But the beefing sector. Look, I'm going to tell you straight up. Okay. So we went to this buffet and I took 7. There were 7 of us, right? There were 7 of us. And overall, I spent $200 and something dollars. Not too much over $200. Every single penny came from Cash Apps. Every single dime. I mean, my wife was looking at me like, what the hell? I'm like, hey, this ain't me, man. This ain't me. This ain't me. Every single penny. That includes the tip, y'all. The gratuity that they force you to pay. Now let me ask you guys this seriously, and let me get my ass in the chat because I'm doing a YouTube cameras. Oh shit, YouTube camera. Oh damn, YouTube camera. YouTube cameras. YouTube cameras. Hold on, my wife is behind me, so I gotta whisper. Hold on, she got her headphones in. She can't hear me. Okay, okay. Oh no, I'm looking at her. Oh no, she just took her headphones out. Oh damn, I'm about to talk about a lady that just sent her nudes to somebody, and I just wanted to let you know that that's what I'm talking about, so you don't get mad at me if you overhear. I activated your Siri? Lord Jesus. Okay, well, anyways, okay, I got it cleared because I don't want to get slapped in the back of the head, right? Talking about this shit. Is that true? Is her boobs all over the internet? I hope that that's not true. But the way, listen, this isn't on the docket, right? This isn't on the docket, the Monday docket. Hopefully you guys are there. Oh, like I said, let me get my ass in the chat. Damn, what am I doing? I'm staring. This is what brought up the YouTube cameras. I'm staring at the ceiling while talking to you guys. So I need to stop doing that. All right, let's see. R&Y, first one to show up, dropping the love. There's my favorite right there. First one to show up to drop some love. Thank you, R&Y. That's why you the fave. Come pillow talk with Bay. Good to see you, homegirl. Come pillow talk with Bay. Come pillow talk with Bay and I. We have a pretty good working relationship. Although she's doing all of the work, but I still appreciate her. Thanks for being here. What happened? Okay, outside of Ron P, one of the hardest working mods in the game, in the beefing sector and the sector. Like, I see her everywhere now. She's just really loving her YouTube life. I could tell. All right, let's see. What are y'all actually saying? Okay, gone for a week and you still have the streets on fire. Listen, I'm worse when I'm gone. I'm worse. I think you guys are picking that up. I'm worse when I'm gone. Trust, it's worse. It's worse. Nobody cares. Work harder. I love that. Who is that? Spotum? That looks like something Spotum would say. Don Play, what up, yo? What up, yo? Don Play, y'all bitches. Lord Jesus. That's your name, brother. that's what you're going with. Oh, YM. YM is here. What's up, YM? YM be in the shits. YM be in the mess. That's what I love about her. Sector J, what's goody? Good to see you, big dog. Thanks for being here. Beef Sector is freaking wealthy. Wealthy. Beef Sector dollars. God damn. For not reading the messages, that's not our business. Wait, what? Thank you for not. Oh yeah. Yeah. Don't read the cash out messages. Yeah, there are a few. There are a few that I can't read. The supporters are wealthy. Yes, the supporters are wealthy. It's better than paying for cable. Here we are. Mother effing YouTube is better than paying for cable. Look, I wanted to do this show for two reasons. One, I wanted to do it for watch hours over here, of course. Two, I wanted to do it because I didn't want Monday to be the first time that I come back because there's so much to unpack on Monday. If you guys have not heard, MBK and I will be doing our show. I'm pretty sure you heard. We will be doing our show on Monday over at Binary Code, that channel. So it's not a Code fan production. It is just a show that we're actually doing together. I didn't want that to be the first time I come back because the docket is super full. And I know MBK and I want to be super focused, if that makes sense. Super focused. And I don't want me doing what I'm doing now, just like super excited, talking about pretty much nothing really. And killing majority of the show, because one thing that is going to remain the same is I only have 2 hours, y'all. I only have 2 hours in the morning, and so we got to get through that bitch, right? Remember, it is the morning routine, though. It's the morning routine. It is not the morning commute. Those are two totally different things. All right. Let's see what Sector J talking about. He says, is Shakim a part of your top 10 list at Binary? If you ask Shakim, he probably thinks he's at the top of the list. Bet you didn't. Bet you he didn't cash app you. Actually, he did. Believe it or not, he sure did. He actually did cash at me, believe it or not. He did. And we'll talk about Shakim and stuff probably more on Monday. I don't want to get too deep into that commentary unless he hits the link and things just go where they go. But I will say this: I don't have no issues with Shakim. What's up, Gemini? Thank you for dropping it. Hey, look, go ahead and drop the cash app. Sheesh. Good Lord. Drop the cash app. Look, I was messing around, right? And I said there was one summer where I made $6,000. Now, I'm not messing around. That is true. There's one summer, I can't remember. I think it was the first summer I ever was on YouTube, like my first summer. I did make that amount. And then I said, hey, this summer I'm trying to make 10,000. And I was messing around. I wasn't serious. I was just joking around or whatever. But damn it, that shit might happen. That shit might happen. Dang, they paying to get rid of Shakim? Good Lord. Good Lord. Look, I don't have op fees. Y'all know that. I don't have op fees. So if Shakim comes up here and we're talking or whatever, I'm not getting rid of him. I don't have op fees or whatever. So y'all already know that. What's up, Jackie Chambers? How are you? Good to see you, superstar. She says it's not true. Joanna lied. Okay. So let's jump into it. Because this ain't even on the docket, which is crazy. That's how crazy Monday's going to be. YouTube cameras titties ain't even on the docket. Crazy. If it's not true, why does it seem every time it's brought up, she is extremely defensive? I mean, extremely defensive. But to her credit, though, let's keep it real. To her credit, I did hear her say, what did she say? She was like, well, then drop the news. Let's just show them. Show everybody. Show everybody. Show everybody. Now, I don't know if she's bluffing. And I hope for her sake that they actually don't have it, because if she's saying show everybody, show everybody, show everybody, this could be an intrinsic J Dunn situation. Remember that? This could be an intrinsic J Dunn situation, which is crazy, right? I'm not kidding. If there's something floating around, no matter what type of relationship you think you have with somebody, that shit goes out of the window. People, for whatever reason, they get extremely devious on these mother effing YouTube streets. You think you have the confidence of somebody, no matter how ugly shit gets, that they will not expose you to that degree. I don't know, man. I don't know. If I mean, Rodney, I haven't seen the pics, and thank God I haven't seen the pics, but they were telling me Rodney had his whole butt cheeks out. His whole ass. His whole ass. For the whole world to kiss and to critique. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? They even said this man's booty was all over Twitter. X, formerly known as mother effing Twitter. God. Seriously? How does that even come to be? Maybe I'm just too damn old. Like, I don't understand. Maybe I've been out of the game way too long as far as the relationship game, as far as all that. How do you get yourself in the position to have your nudes circulating? Like, how is that even possible? What's up, Gemini? Gemini don't believe it. What's up, Klondike? Good to see you. I don't think so. If so, her stock is going. Yeah, stock will be on the rise. Her stock will be on the rise. Yeah, I try to be. Damn, not RIP to the good brother. God, dog. God, dog. You're here for the Kendrick reaction. Whew. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Oh my God. So happy you and MBK moving forward. Yeah, me too. Me too. Me too. Yep. Had to take some time off to think about, the next moves and all that stuff. All right, let's see what Sector J is saying. I know we've seen him go down bad in the past, but always found a way to recover. However, this time, nah, he will recover, and he's not even down bad. As long as his name is buzzing, he gonna be all right. And as long as he does what he says he's gonna do, and that is focus primarily, not 100%, but at least focus primarily. Oh, am I cutting out? Oh man, am I cutting out? Damn, I need to get me some new headphones. I need to get me some new headphones. Just do what you need to do, man. Just do what you need to do. Like, gosh. No, I can't stop using your clips. Just do whatever it is you need to do. I can't. You know what? You're asking me nicely. You know what? Maybe. I might. Hold on, let's see here. Did you see Rev G's comment about you stealing his morning routine show? Lord Jesus, what? He's trying everything to be relevant in the sector again. Unless he did the morning routine, if Rev, please hold on, let me scroll to the bottom. Am I cutting in and out? Hold on, let me see. Oh no, I'm good. Wait, getting your stick back. You were never a mod over here, girl. You want to be a moderator over here, girl? You want to be a moderator on every channel? Okay, well, just know that whenever we MBK and I go live on the other channel, you're a mod over there. You never had a stick over here, girl. You never had a stick over here, but you know what? You fin to. You fin to. Let's see here. Boom. Boom. There you go, Bree. There you go. All right, there. Okay. All right, I'm glad I'm good. Yeah, unless he had a morning routine show that summer, like before that summer that I made that money, Sector J, and I didn't even know him then, I don't know, because all I'm doing is bringing back. For those of y'all that know, all I'm doing is bringing back my morning routine, something I did like 3 or 4 years ago. So all I'm doing is bringing that back with MBK. That's it. I mean, come on. Y'all don't remember this? Hold on. This is going to be the intro. I'm only going to play a little bit of it. Or did I get rid of it? Lord Jesus, don't tell me I got rid of it. Oh my God, I'm so stupid. Did I get rid of it? Oh no. Look, here's our intro for Monday. I'm only going to play a little bit of it. I mean, and some of y'all will know. Let me get that off the screen real quick. Some of y'all will know where this came from. Y'all be like, oh shit, he didn't steal shit. Check it out. Look, it's so old, and I'm so lazy. I'm not even gonna take off like with binary code. I'm keeping that on there. But y'all just know that that's binary and MBK. But I'm just too lazy to do anything. Okay, so there's that. But yeah, y'all know that. Come on, man. How am I stealing? Y'all know how old this shit is. Look. That shit is old as shit. Come on. How did I steal? Stop. All right. So what was I talking about? Nudes. Yeah, I don't understand how it gets to that point. Like, this even happened to Raw B, right? Like Raw B, sent somebody, some pics, and all of a sudden it started circulating, right? Like, damn, like, Lord, like, Man. Like, one, I would be too self-conscious. Like, I'd be too self-conscious to even do that and send my junk out. Like, I'm just not built for that life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not built for that life. Like, seriously? Seriously? Like, even with the people you like trust and like, oh, we're building this relationship. We're doing this. We're doing that. You're really going to go snap pictures of yourself? Nah. I'll pass. That's the last thing you need. I will pass on that. But yeah, they have Rodney's whole ass on these YouTube streets. That's crazy. Now I'm glad, like, I didn't ever see that shit. Thank God I didn't see that shit. But golly, man. Golly. All right, before we get into the Kendrick, I'm not going to play this whole thing, but I want to bring some people that understand hip hop. I want to bring us back to what I actually think that this Kendrick and Drake thing reminds me of, okay? Oh, y'all remember this right here? Boom. Y'all remember this? Look at Beanie Siegel. Doing it all legal. Look at fly like an eagle. We ain't gonna play the whole thing. But this right here, this was like, in my mind, one of the greatest diss records that don't get no mother effing love. Beanie Siegel, Jadakiss diss. The beat was fire. The way he rode on the beat was fire. The bars were sick. Let's listen to a little bit.
The Empire Strikes Back, motherfuckers. Lenny S, DJ Envy, holla at your boy. Bang, bang, Siegel Street gang.
Bang.
Early.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, they coming at my head, ho. My blood pressure is building.
My blood pressure is building.
The headphones is on fire this time around. Bleak.
Headphones on fire. Love how he jumps into. Just watch how he just jumps into the. God. Whoa! My God. As y'all can tell, I am a Beanie Siegel fan. This shit was one of the hardest diss tracks I ever heard. Gucci and T.I. That's Come Pillow Talk with Bay. Gucci and T.I. Who though? Was it Gucci's joint or T.I.'s joint? What do you think was the hardest? God. And I love Jadakiss. Y'all know I love Jadakiss. But damn, that right there. Hold on, I gotta listen to a little bit. Just when he gets to, I got 100 block, 100 days. When he gets to that part, then we'll stop. God, dog. Wait, no, that's the end. It fades out. That's the end of the track. Hold on. Oh my God. Oh, do y'all remember this or am I tripping? Don't tell me this was only me. Damn, that was battle rap gold, man. That was battle rap gold. Yes, Beanie was going in. That was like one of my favorite battle raps. And the reason why is because you just believed him. You know what I'm saying? You just believed him. It was like whatever Beanie Siegel says, you believe him. I remember watching punking the hell out of Memphis Bleak. Did y'all catch that? You need to watch Backstage again if you didn't catch that. When they get on the tour bus, he'll make that fool wait before he get on the bus. He would have Memphis Bleak rolling the blunts. You know, he'd pretend fight with Memphis Bleak, but be hitting them for real and shit. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. What else did I really love? Shoot. What else? Y'all already know this channel. I ain't even tripping. So, wait, no, not Takeover. That was the Nas diss though, but Yeah, let's do Takeover. Let's do Takeover. Let's hope that they don't shut the channel down. Y'all know how we be trying to fly over here. Hold on. I'm gonna pause it. We're doing this for this rap shit. We running this rap shit. We running this rap shit. Y'all know that beat go hard. This shit is crazy.
Freeway, we
Running this rap shit.
Oh, Spark, we running this rap shit.
And not Ochino Sparks and then they ain't running shit, but hey.
Yeah, Chris and Neat, we running this rap
Chris maybe need
shit.
Listen. The thing about, let me just tell you this. First off, that shit go hard. Y'all already know. That shit go hard. Y'all already know. But let me tell you this about the Kendrick Drake drama beef dissing that's going on. There are no subliminals. That's one thing. I love East Coast rap. Like, I love East Coast rap I just love it. But one thing I couldn't stand about East Coast rap is the subliminals. Like, when they're dissing, they make you think way too hard. Like, way too hard. Just say the mother effing name already. Like, why do you make me? Kendrick killed it. Kendrick's a beast. Kendrick, yeah. Kendrick, oh my God, man. But I don't know if he won, though. This last one was a little spooky. The last one Kendrick just dropped, that's like, look, bruh, don't walk down the street on your own because Drake might have them people after you. And I'm not even joking. If y'all haven't heard Kendrick's last diss, man, he put Chester, Pedo, everything very convincingly on that man. And if Kendrick's telling the truth and Drake knows that Kendrick's getting too close to the fire, like, why take it there? Like, if it's damn, like, whew, let's listen to a little bit more of this Jay-Z. Hey, why you got to go off on Prodigy like that, man? R.I.P. Back in '88, when I was pushing a weight, you was a ballerina. I got the pictures. I seen you. Remember when he performed this for the first time at the Summer Jam? He had the pictures on the screen. That's where you get the Summer Jam screen. That's where that comes from. When he says, especially when I say, like, yo, we gonna put him on the Summer Jam screen. That's where that was dope. I really did like that one. I really did. That was sick. Oh, dang, R&Y said East Coast rap is trash. Holy shit. East Coast rap is trash. I thought it was over. And I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all probably thought it was over. I'm going to go on Merp because, baby, I love East Coast rap. Yeah, she tripping. Oh, really? You thought it was trash? You thought it was trash? Damn, you thought the last diss was trash. Look, to each their own. I'm not going to say it was a banger, but as far as dissing goes, and as far as like beefing and battle rapping or whatever you want to call it goes, the exposing was eye-opening. Now, you know what? Let's just jump into it a little bit. You know what? No, let's jump into it a lot. All right, so I think the first track, correct me if I'm wrong, because I could have the timelines wrong, you guys. So Kendrick did like that, right? Oh my God, I cannot put that on there. I accidentally put lick on accident. Lord Jesus, help me. So Kendrick did like that with Future. right? And he did that crazy ass verse where he was calling people out. I know this ain't the like that instrumental. What the hell? Where's the actual? Where's the actual verse? Okay, there it is. Okay. All right, hold on, guys. I'm getting the verse. I'm from Texas, so in love with Southern hip hop, chopped and screwed. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. I get it. I get it. I get it. Okay, my brother, man. My brother loves UGK. Oh my god. Oh my god. Loves UGK. All right. So like that, let's listen to the beat a little bit. Let's listen to Kendrick a little bit and let's see how it flows. Listen, Kendrick is snapping. He's snapping. And when I listen to reactions, right? When I listen to the reactions on this, people were saying you can't start from here. Really started from here. But I'm saying, damn all that. Yes, you can. This is the official diss. I don't care if he's not dissing Drake like solo or just him versus Drake or whatever. He threw shots are mother effing fired. And Drake responded. Am I wrong? If you guys have been following and I'm wrong, please let me know because y'all know I can be corrected. I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying? I could be corrected. But that's a shot at Drake's right hand man. So damn all that they saying. Kendrick is taking shots. Kendrick wants the smoke. Now here's the thing. Hindsight is 20 mother effing 20. So we get to go all the way to the end and look at this shit from that perspective. We get to start with the end in mother effing mind, and we know what the end is. The end is Kendrick maybe overstepping. Listen, I'm telling you, if you haven't heard that last diss track from Kendrick, god damn, it was brutal. It was brutal. Now, like I'm no joke said, it wasn't like one of those like you gonna really bob your head and this is gonna be on the radio, this is gonna be that, this is gonna be this. No, that was a mother effer. If this is true, what are you? If this is true, like what the hell are you gonna do? You're gonna have the feds after, like you're gonna have everybody after you. Like if this is true, bro, like damn. Let's listen. Lord, shots were mother effing fired. Shots were fired. Fired. Paul Wall was nothing but yeah. Look, I was listening to Slander God, right? Now, I don't know if this is blasphemy and I don't know if I'm going to get canceled. I may get canceled after saying this. But Slander God was beside himself when somebody had the audacity to say that they prefer Paul Wall over Lil Boosie. Now, I grew up in Oklahoma. So that means all this stuff right here is very, very, very familiar. My brother forced me to listen to the shit. So I was listening. As y'all could tell, I don't have like the twang. I don't have any of that. I was always an outcast everywhere I go, everywhere I went. But I agree with that statement. I prefer Paul Wall over Lil Boosie. Is that blasphemy? I think Paul Wall is a better lyricist. I think Paul Wall is a better lyricist. How is that blasphemy? And to be honest, I don't even listen to Lil Boosie like that. I can't even tell you any of his hits. When I listen to him, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. When I listen to him, I'm not convinced. Maybe he's too real. Maybe he's too real. I remember I went to damn, what was the What was the place we used to always go get our CDs from? It wasn't Best Buy. Damn, I can't remember the place, but y'all would trip out if I actually said it because I know it's very, very, very common. But damn, when I was in like 6th grade, man, damn it, where did I get my CDs from? But anyways, I went and got a CD, and I think they were called like the West Side Cartel or some shit like that. West Side Cartel or something like that. Or West Coast Cartel or something. Now I bought the CD because they just look gangsta. Like they look gangsta on the cover. I was like, oh man, let me go ahead and grab this one. I'm buying this one. Because back in those days, you would guess. You would look at the album cover, you would see how many tracks are in the back, and you would just guess. Because you know, they ain't getting no radio play where I was like, shit. And so I bought the CD. The CD wasn't bad. There was probably like 80 billion tracks on there. And there were probably like 3 or 4 tracks that I really liked. The only issue with them is they were too damn real. Like they weren't industry polished. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's what it is with Lil Bootsy. Bootsy. I don't even know how to even say his name. But Lil Bootsy. Circuit mother effing city. That's it. I'm tripping. Circuit City. Oh my God. That's it. Thank you, beautiful. Thank you, bestie. I appreciate that. Circuit City. Oh my God. Beautiful came through with the win. Oh my God. Circuit City. Lord Jesus. Yeah. That was your favorite story? Oh, right. I'm not catching it. Maybe it's a regional thing because some of these Southern rappers, they really blow up and they get a lot of push and drive regionally. So maybe that's it. But I could never vibe. Even now, I'm like, dang, he's so popular. Like, damn, he's doing all these like YouTube shorts and Instagram shit, and like everybody Boosie. And so I'll listen. I'm just like, this just ain't it, man. So yeah, Paul Wall. I honestly believe Paul Wall is better than Boosie. You miss Circuit City, right? Not William Hung. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So we heard Shakim is here. What's up, big dog? Good to see you. So we heard look at my wrist. I don't got time today. He said I don't got time today. He said, look at my wrist. I don't got time today. Yeah, you've been busy on these mother effing YouTube streets, bro. You've been busy. So like that, we saw how Kendrick pretty much challenged everybody. Although he challenged everybody, he singled out Drake and J. Cole. J. Cole did respond, and then he apologized and said he doesn't want no beef. At this point, where we're at right now with the Drake and Kendrick back and forth, I don't blame J. Cole. Wise move, especially if Kendrick has even the smallest amount of dirt on you. If Kendrick has even the smallest amount of dirt, that mother effer can make a molehill. That mother effer can make a mountain. Give him a grain of sand. just the smallest bit of truth, and you're in trouble. I mean, damn. All right, so like that, I think what was after that was Drake's Push Up. So let's go to Drake's Push Up. So we're gonna go there. Shit. Dropping Give Me 50. So this was when he was dissing Metro Boomin too. That was funny. Metro Boomin caught a stray. That shit was funny. And then he went ahead and just dropped freaking Metro Boomin's real name. It starts with an L. I can't remember what his real name is. He all doxing him and shit. I was like, damn. Oh my god. Okay, let me look at the chat so I can be a real content creator. Y'all know this is practice over here. More now than years ago? Okay, that's because for whatever reason his name is buzzing. It has to be his social media presence that's just making him all that. But I just don't get it. I cannot get into his music. Like, I just can't. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just not real enough. Like that West Coast South Central Cartel. They were called the South Central Cartel. That's what they were called. South Central Cartel. You know, they were too real for me. There were 3 songs off of that album that I liked, but they were too damn real. So maybe that's going on with Lil Boosie. So I heard somebody mention Circus City Binary. Yeah. I was trying to think of the name where I went and got these CDs when I was like in 6th grade, but it was super popular and beautiful. Beautiful mentioned it. Yeah, she hit that nail right on the head. For Plan Z. Damn, you got Plan Z, brother. One thing about Drake, though, he ain't never ran from facts. That's facts. Kendrick made Drake rap again. Now, is Drake rapping? Look, I think Drake can write. I think Drake can write his own stuff. I really do. I think Drake can write. Seriously. I think Drake can write. It's just, why write when you don't have to? Right now he has to. Like, he's not part of the big machine that's pushing, you know, Drake the mega superstar out. Right now, he's actually having fun. We have to remember, Drake loves battle rap. He came up with Caffeine. Remember, he brought the URL into Caffeine. He loves going to battle rap events. He loves battle rappers, period. Like, so I think he does write his battle raps. I don't think he has ghostwriters, but that's a great angle Kendrick is using. But yes, Vic, absolutely right. Absolutely right. Yeah, happy to see you thrive. Yeah, Jazz, man, that's crazy. Tells me a lot about you, though, big dog. Tells me a lot about you, man. All right, let's see here. Okay. Oh, you're talking to beautiful. Yeah, Circuit City. Yep. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into Push Up. Now, like that was good because one, okay, as a future track, Metro Boomin, we already know the beat's gonna be banging, and Kendrick just went off. And you can listen to that track. Like, that's a track you could play on the radio. That's a track that's gonna start getting super annoying after a while. It's one of those. But Push Up, I think, might be better. And this is where people say that the real beef starts. They're saying it starts right here because when Drake dropped this, Kendrick responded with his rebuttals and everything solely to this. So I can give them that just for clarity's sake. But like that, in my mind, was the official set it off. Because even Drake is kind of responding to like that, especially when he's talking shit to Metro Boomin. Did I share the video? Oh my god, I was about to play this and not even share it. Lord Jesus, help me. Lord help me. All right. Boom. There it is. Champagne Poppy. Lord Jesus. The beat is sick. Is that the same? Is that like that? Is that the like that beat? Am I tripping? Is it the same damn beat? It sounds the same. Is that the like that beat? I don't know. Oh. This is why you better be skilled when you pick a battle with Drake. Drake has every angle hood, bars, flex, like the numbers flex, where he's been flex. That's why Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole are the only ones that can be doing this right now, because they're the only ones that are remotely close. Now, Kendrick Lamar, believe it or not, has, I think, more accolades than Drake. Isn't that crazy? Drake has been nominated more. But I mean, it isn't Kendrick right here. This is what I like, because Drake has to be creative. Drake has to be creative, and so of course he's gonna clown on Kendrick for being like what, 5'3", 5'5", however tall he is or whatever. 5'6", maybe. I don't know. Not a size 7 though. Drake ain't shit. Dang, talking about the man's album. Yeah, Kendrick, you already know, brother. Yeah, that album. Hey, but look, that album is actually going to serve a bigger purpose. I know why Kendrick made the Morale album. I understand, especially during relationships or issues with your children or whatever it is. Like, you're going to listen to that, or children having issues with their parents, or just any type of whatever. You're going to put that in, and it's going to be therapeutic in many ways. So it is much needed. But unfortunately, America and the world said, we'll pass. that's fucked up. Like, you know, I'm in different genres, but when you in battle rap, and Kendrick knows it, which is why on Euphoria he addressed that shit. Yeah, that poker face shit. Yeah. That was a flop. I learned from my mistakes, though. God, dog, man. Oh, man. I should have did some timestamps on this shit.
Up and make some drums, nigga.
Metro caught a stray. Poor Metro. Dang. See, now when I listen to this, at least we know where the venom is directed. Because Drake is not being subliminal with the target. It's crazy with hindsight, because Kendrick and Drake throughout these tracks, they're warning one another. We can take this to a place that's dark as shit. Do you really want to go there? Now, with these subliminals being thrown out when I was first hearing them, of course, I was thinking, why would they? That was the first track, and I can run with that. What's up, Hood? What's up, Hoodie? Good to see you, man. I'm just covering this Drake thing, and then we could do some small talk about the new morning show, all that stuff. But I want to cover this Drake and Kendrick stuff. I like it. I like what's going on here. I just want my voice to be heard, and I want some watch hours. You already know. What's up? And like y'all know, there's tons of people going live right now, which is why I think this is the perfect time for me to do this. Billions of people are going live. All I need is 3 people here, seriously, because that's like, if I do this, that's 3 hours. Like, if I do this, you know what I mean? You know, maybe watch a couple of minutes on the replay. It doesn't matter. What about Rick Ross? I thought he was, yeah. Now, Rick Ross has graciously kind of backed out of this, right? But that was, you know, he was taking his shots at the Maybach. Like, I mean, Rick Ross and Kendrick are that's probably where Kendrick is getting a lot of his ammo. Rick Ross and what's the boy's name? Oh my God, I'm tripping. Meek Mill. They're probably feeding Kendrick the ammo. Let's see what Jackie is saying. Binary, you to the moon and back, but I have no idea what any other topic. Oh, okay. Okay, I understand. Yeah, this is some hip hop beef stuff that's going on, Jackie. Yeah, I get it. Yes, which is not a good look. I mean, I bet you the money was good. I bet you the initial look was good, but that's gonna come back to haunt him. You guys have to unpack that thumbnail that Kendrick used on that last song that he did, because I don't really get it. Maybe that was Degrassi. I don't know. Y'all gonna have to let me know. Oh, you like Rick Ross? That's good. Yeah, Rick Ross is cool. Rick Ross is cool. Yep. Okay. Kendrick is way more subliminal with it than Drake. Yeah. Well, you think he's more subliminal with these last few tracks he dropped? Ooh. Ooh. Uh-huh. Oh, cool. Yes, please, please fill me in, because I know there's a lot to it that I am missing. I know there's probably some subliminals like you're talking about that I am missing right in the mother effing thumbnails. Right in the thumbnail. Okay, all types of music, freestyles, junk. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I could tell. I don't know why. I'm no joke. I don't know why I could tell. I could tell that you was into stuff like that. Like, I already know it. I already know it. You have a very what's the word that I'm looking for? A very seasoned. No, that's not the word. Oh, I can't think of it. Anyways, let's jump to what was next after that. Was it Euphoria? Okay, so it's gonna be push-ups versus Euphoria. We're gonna keep it there. Okay, so let's go to Euphoria. Some people didn't like this track, and I think they didn't like this track only because it didn't start off how they wanted it to start off. Right? It started off with like some backwards sayings, and then like real slow. Like, they didn't like that shit. They just wanted like, yo, jump into this shit. But this is a whole theme. Remember, this track was dropped on a Tuesday. He made sure that the word Tuesday was in the Euphoria. They had almost a week to recover from the euphoria of Tuesday's series-winning victory. So he made sure that was in there. You know what I mean? He's doing this whole Father's Day thing, like subliminal. So you're right, YM. You're right. He does do way more subliminals. You know, with the 616. You know what I mean? Like, there's just so much going on. So here's Euphoria. Started off a little shaky, though. Have to know Kendrick to appreciate this. If you don't truly know Kendrick's music, just like I'm pretty sure Slanda, if he ever hears this, he's gonna be like, you don't know Lil Boosie's music. You don't know his music. That's why you are the way you are, Code, because you don't know Lil Boosie. You don't know his music. And that's what I'm saying right now about Kendrick. If you don't know his music, you're going to think, how in the hell is this a diss? What is this, a lullaby? Is he trying to sing like how Drake be singing? Like, what is this? But this is a classic Kendrick cadence. This is a classic Kendrick sound. This reminds me of To Pimp a Butterfly, a lot of To Pimp a Butterfly. So, I mean, I was digging it only because I'm digging like Kendrick's whole vibe or whatever. But I could tell like people that are wanting that fire, especially after you just heard push-ups. It's like, seriously, this is the response. Kendrick did take that personal when Drake brought up he got a brick on that album. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and fast forward to when the beat drops. Remember the name of the song? Like, I have no notes on this, guys. Maybe I should have took notes, but I have no notes. I can't remember the name of the song, but there's a song on Damn where he talks about the
nigga, let's play. Have you ever watch your enemy down like with a poker face? Have you ever paid 500,000 like to an open case? Well,
poker face, 500,000 to an open case. Those are all the mistakes that he made, that he regrets. So he was listening. He was listening to Kendrick, to Drake, and he's responding accordingly. So I guess I can see where people are coming from saying that, you know, Push-Ups was the first track. Here we go.
Then let a Canadian nigga make Pac turn in his grave. Cut the bin.
All right, make Pac turn in his grave. We already know what the next track is from Drake, and he did the whole Tupac thing. Some people like that. Some people didn't. And I'm going to tell you guys straight up. I didn't. Oh, hindsight 20. Mother, make it personal. Because I know some shit about Negroes that will make Gunna look like a saint. Lord, Kendrick about to start snitching. Lord.
To address how
I'm surprised you wanted that feature request. Did Kendrick diss Drake like on a, or did Kendrick Lamar right there? Now, like, this is gonna be on repeat. This is gonna be on repeat. Repeat. Hindsight is 2020 because Kendrick starts going in on morals, raising your kids right, being a stand-up dude, being a good father, all that whoop-de whoop-de whoop, and saying Drake don't know nothing about that. And now we know, like, that is one of the biggest angles Kendrick is going to take in this battle, which is crazy. Okay, let's see. All right, for NYC, yep. See, that's that East Coast. He wasn't feeling his latest one. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, Not Like Us. You didn't like that. It's not a song. I don't think. I think it was just him saying, "This is how nasty Drake is. This is how nasty Drake is." You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me drop the link. The link has been requested. Beasley probably gonna come up and talk some shit about somebody. Lord Jesus. So what was after that? I think it was Tailor Made. Tailor Made, unfortunately for me, was probably the weakest track out of all of these so far. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. What's up, bro?
All right.
How are you, man?
Just well, ate well,
Okay.
ate nice, really nice food. Light.
Dang. Hey, I saw you getting into it with Joanna, bro. That shit was funny.
Nah, you're hurt and you're
Mm,
dismayed because I really like them. And when you call me your homeboy, I was like, no, I'm not your homeboy. I don't give a fuck about you. You're just
right.
someone I see here on YouTube. I have
Yeah.
no friendship allegiance with you. We haven't talked off the. We haven't talked on the back end. We haven't built any bond. You haven't contributed to the cause. Bitch, you're nothing to me. And this is
Damn.
how people really think. But the best diss record ever made,
Hmm.
and I'm from Los Angeles,
Uh-oh.
native. But the best record diss ever made was Common, the Bitch in You.
Oh, wow. That's Ice Cube, right? Where he went up against Ice Cube?
Lit they asses up. Lit they asses up, and it ended the beef, the interaction,
Mm,
and they went and met with Farrakhan after that and squashed the
that's
beef.
right. That's right. They went and met up with Farrakhan. That's right.
He lit their asses up. It was so close. I think it's the remix version, and the beat's real
Mm,
tough. Ba-doom,
yeah.
ba-doom.
Hmm.
Oh man, motherfucker think he nice, man. Well, some dude nice. Yeah, he lit they up. But no, the streets are talking about. I expected MBK to want to continue to do the show with you
Oh,
because he
okay.
enjoys it. Because he enjoys it so much.
Mm, okay.
However, the the politics is really potentially messy,
Yeah.
and I think
Mhm.
he might be making a decision with his heart and not with his head. Because ZX is livid.
I mean,
Z,
I haven't
ZX
heard
is
I haven't heard anything from
well.
ZX.
I
So.
listened to him just now,
Oh, okay.
and he's livid, and it has more to do with NBK's relationship with Ness. And he basically declared war on Ness because I don't know if you've known it, but I'll get right to the point. Ness had requested family information from Vic on ZX
Now, how
about
do
his
you know this?
daughter.
How do you know this stuff?
It's all out in the open. This isn't
Like,
behind the
where? How
scenes.
is it leaked? Oh, because they were talking openly on a live.
I
Damn, that's
assume
crazy.
that Vic's a goofball. It's all out in the open. Vic ran straight to ZX and explained it, and ZX was livid. You fuck with mine, I'm gonna fuck with yours. And anybody that fucks with me, that fucks with her, it's over.
Now, can
You
I
know,
ask you? Can I ask you a question based off of the information you just gave me? Now,
sure.
what does that have to do with MBK and myself. We have nothing to do with Ness right now.
Has to
Like
do with
that.
MBK, who's now from what it looks like, okay, from what it looks like, who's now you don't have a 3 people doing your show, you have 2 people. From what it looks like, nobody knows. This could all be. Everyone reminds me that you're a troll or that you have a lot of tricks up your sleeve. It's nothing comes really straight. It's never what it seems with you. So I give you the
No,
benefit
this
of
is
the doubt.
straight. No, this is straightforward. This is straightforward.
That's what a troll always tell you. I don't believe nothing. I don't believe
Now you know
anything
what's
people wear.
crazy though is
It doesn't have that
MBK.
much to do with. It doesn't have that much to do with you, except that
This was an
he's
opportunity for him to be able to say something, maybe because
no,
this doesn't
no,
make any
no. That
sense.
it doesn't have anything to do. It doesn't have anything to do with. It doesn't have anything to do with you, except that now he's a partner of yours of sorts. And what ZX has threatened, this is all out in the open. This is all out in the open. I'm just carrying a bone a little bit, but it's important that you're aware. You can't watch all these shows.
Right.
That he's going to release. He has 3 years of 3 or 4 years of receipts, including recordings of conversations, and it's
You know
really
what's
tacky
crazy
out.
is behind the scenes. Although I don't get messy behind the scenes at all. But type thing, like he genuinely has a good. Well, maybe he thinks like he has a good relationship with ZX. Like he likes ZX. Like that's his homeboy for real. So this is mind blowing to me that this is going on. Like you shouldn't allow YouTube to dictate your real relationship because don't they have a real relationship
I don't know. I
like
assume
outside of YouTube?
it's for YouTube. YouTube is the basis of the association, the
Right,
friendship. I mean, I don't think they've ever met. They don't live that far away. I know a few
right.
winters back, ZX didn't have, if I remember correctly, he didn't have money to pay the oil or whatever. I know that shit gets expensive back east, and he was
Mm.
in his house. He was in his house blowing smoke, you know, all,
Oh
all
damn.
wrapped up like an Eskimo. As ZX came and BK came to his rescue.
See, that's real
But
shit right there. I don't know. I'm not
that's
saying,
how. That's how. That if you're my friend, I mean, this is just the logic. All right, this I'm assuming what this logic is. You're my friend, and I hold you close, and this happens all the time. And you're going to associate with someone that's attacking my family, those that I love, after I warned you not to do it, and you do it anyway. You're really not my friend. You're really
that's
not my
dirty.
friend. You're
I
really
still
not
think that's
taking.
dirty though,
You're
man.
not. This is. Hold on. When has this not been a dirty game?
Right. Yeah,
And
you're
you want to
right.
know the funny thing?
Hmm.
I first ran into GX like 4 years ago, and I introduced myself to him and told him that I had a lot of information on Vic, which I did. All kind of videos, all kind of shit, make Vic just look like an idiot. We would, because he wanted to kill Vic. He
Damn.
told me. He told me when we would speak on the phone after I first met him that he was going to spend 5,000. He said 5 up, 5 down is what he called it. God strike me down if I'm lying.
Mm.
And he was going to spend 5,000 for the people to go up there. They're going to kill everybody in Vic's house, and 5,000 when they got back. And I'm thinking he's telling me this on the phone.
Lord.
Oh, this is the truth. This is the truth. God strike me down if I'm lying. I'm telling the truth. See, that's why these people fear me, because I can speak the truth on exactly what happened with no political holdback and not giving a fuck about who thinks what, just standing on the truth. But this would happen. So I was like, don't do that. That's how deep this goes. But when I was doing that, I'd already had a couple of relationships with a couple of content creators, and at the time, I didn't really have a channel. I was thinking about getting a channel. I'm known as a notorious legendary troll. So I would
Right.
record the conversations, never intending to use them, just recording them because the content creators will lie and have the bigger audience and put you
Mm.
at a disadvantage. They'll
Hmm.
bullshit and lie and put it all on you. And sure enough, we fell out. He did some shit. Now, no
Well,
problem.
go
I was
ahead.
going to
I'm
bring it back to
interested. Go
speed.
ahead.
I'm going to bring
Go
it.
ahead.
I'm going to bring it to speed. Well, the bottom line is, I recorded him, and then when he started going off on me, I started playing the recordings. So I
Oh
actually taught him
shit.
about recording people. Oh, and he was going to pistol whip me and kill me, and shoot me and tie up my family. People that have a last name similar to mine. who I've never
Uh-huh.
met. I'm like, why would you do those people like that? Because of some shit I did. They don't even know me.
Damn.
So yeah, so it gets deep. So ever since then, he's been recording people, and he's used them over and over again and played the recordings. And he tells everybody that he's recording them.
Man.
I
And
just hope this thing.
like I said, man, as far as
I
my association with MBK, he has done nothing but show the utmost respect to ZX. That's the craziest thing in the world right there. Like you could tell, you could tell when somebody has a genuine respect for somebody. You know what I mean?
I wonder how completely genuine NBK is. He's slick
To ZX, I think he's
to
genuine.
everyone. I'm
Yeah.
not that he's not being that genuine. If he's knows that him being over there with Ness like that after those conversations have taken place that are in the open and they've had conversations, I think he's being slick, or he enjoys the interactions with these people in the beef sector more than he does being around ZX, and I think ZX is also hurt by that.
Mm. Yeah. Well,
But
I
well,
don't know, man.
that's the juicy shit that's going on.
That's crazy, bro.
That's the juicy shit that's going. I hope it doesn't come to the point where ZX puts out something, because he's capable.
I
He's
hear you.
capable when he's
Now,
scoring a
isn't YouTube being real strict even with audio now? Like you can't even get away with audio. I know when I was doing a privacy complaint, or no, maybe it was a copyright strike. I was doing something and they were asking me like, is it just your audio? Because you got to let us know these things, like what we're really looking for. And I'm like, damn, like, you could do the audio now too. Like, you know what I'm saying? And if it's, let's just say it is a private conversation that has been recorded, isn't there like legal ramifications that can happen? Especially if he didn't even know he was being recorded. You would know that more than me, Beasley. Isn't there something bad that can happen there?
depending on the state. California is the only state that has two-party consent,
Oh
um,
wow.
and I've done it a million times. It's just something that I mean, you can be sued civilly. No one's done it that I know about. The beef sector are the ones that sues people. None of the other
Mm,
sectors bother with all that. They just threaten to kill you, never kill you. Um, as
damn.
far as YouTube, they are tightening up a bit
Mm-hmm.
because I've had things struck that weren't struck by the person that I was going after. It was struck by YouTube
Mm,
all on its own. So yeah, things are changing as far as that goes.
yeah,
Everything's always changing. The world's in a constant state of flux
that's
and
facts.
change. So,
Yeah.
but would that stop him from playing them? Oh, absolutely not. He'll still find a
No,
way.
yeah, he'll jeopardize the channel. He'll probably jeopardize the
No,
channel.
he can simply go on his big channel and say we're all going over here and pick up one of his little channels and play the recordings, and everybody will go hear them because they want to hear it.
That's
They want to hear it.
insane, man.
That's the juicy thing.
All right, well,
That's the juicy
thanks
thing.
for filling me in because I had no
Oh
idea,
well,
bro.
now you know. So the guy ruins his family life. I hope he can come sleep on your couch.
What the hell, bro?
Well, I mean, shit. In order to have a show, he's putting all that on the line. You would think that would be a no-brainer. Do I do this and risk
So
irritating?
let me think about this. Is that like a slight form of extortion? Like a slight form, but by keeping somebody from doing something, blackmail maybe? Like what?
It's not
Like
extortion
yeah,
unless
because
it's
he's not really taking anything from him.
a quid unless there's a quid pro quo, so to
Right,
speak.
yeah, so there's none of
If you
that. But it is blackmail, isn't it?
it's not blackmail, but it's kind of shit. You know what happens if you do something. Yeah. So I don't know if it's blackmail, but it's you definitely know what happens if you do this. It's like street
That's
rules. They just
fucked up. So he can't
that's
even like go on YouTube without
he's
being
doing it. He's doing it. He definitely is doing. He's testing. He's testing the man's resolve. We'll see what happens. ZX might be firing blanks. We'll see. So
damn.
next week should be interesting. You'll be in the middle of it whether you want to be or not. And I think you don't want to be.
No,
You
I
would
sure
prefer
don't.
not to be. Yeah, and you're going to be right in the middle of it. Just let you know.
Like, yeah,
We'll
and
put you on a good.
I've been trying to run from ZX for a week.
Well, you're coming right your way now.
And that's crazy, bro. All right, Beasley.
He's a nasty dude, man. I'm way nicer than him.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want no pieces of that, bro. All right, my
And
man. I'm gonna get back
you
to
can
this,
you
man.
can
And thanks for
you can
bringing up that
handle it.
common beef. Thanks
Oh,
for
you're
bringing up that
absolutely
common
welcome.
beef. That was fire,
And be
bro.
sure to check out the remix of Common, the bitch in you, YOO. He rips them
Mm,
to pieces, man. That's a lyrical, metaphorical masterpiece.
mm, mm.
Catch you
Yeah,
later.
yeah. All right, peace, Beasley. All right, that's Beasley right there, filling us in on the latest and greatest. Yeah, but all I can say is, and this is, I'm telling you guys the honest to God truth. Behind the scenes, both NBK and Shakim, behind the scenes, have been excellent. That's behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Like, they haven't tried to convince me to do anything. They haven't talked negative about nobody. Like, it's just been like we just cool kicking it, planning shows, and that's that, man. With both Shakim and MBK, they have not been. There has never been any plot to take this or to do that or to whatever, whatever, whatever. All right, so round one, push-ups versus Euphoria. I have to give round one to Drake. Drake wins round one. Do you guys agree with me on that? I think the beat was sicker. I think the flow was a little bit tougher. I mean, Kendrick did go off. He did go off. But yeah, I preferred, and I am a Drake fan, and I am a Kendrick fan, and I am a J. Cole fan. I love the big three. I love their music. You know what I mean? I truly do. I would say I listen to more Drake than I do the others, but I still listen to everybody else. Do a poll, Lord Jesus, with 10 people, girl. With 10 people. All right, let's do a poll. Shit. Can't believe we finna do a poll. I'm not doing no damn poll. I ain't doing all that goddamn work. I am not doing all that work. Oh God. Okay, I'm just gonna think that y'all agree with me. Yeah. So I'm no joke is gonna say yeah. Okay. Doing the ODS. What's up? What's up? Does your son have you all invested in this? So do you know what's your answer for round one? Drake's push up versus Kendrick's Euphoria. I'm going with Drake on that one. Wait, what do you mean? I listen to Drake. Kendrick all the way. Are you saying Kendrick is leading in the back and forth, or you like Euphoria better than push up? And I don't, I am invested, but not like that. Okay, so let's go to I might have to do a poll, even though there's only 14 of us. I might have to do a mother effing poll. I'm still sticking with Drake on that one. Let's go to Taylor Made. And I'm not trying to be biased, but I think this was the wackest one out of all the disses. I was just not feeling this at all. Maybe my mind could be changed, but I don't know, man. I heard some people's reaction to this, and I heard them explaining, I guess, the deeper meanings behind things of why Tupac. They really didn't explain the Snoop Dogg thing, but I don't know. Let's listen. Taylor Made. This is round two, y'all. Round two.
Illuminati. Does rise again. You can see it in my eyes again.
All right, so he has the West Coast sound, so he's taking the beef right to Kendrick's doorstep. I did not even like it when I heard Tupac's AI voice in the beginning. I don't know what it was. Like when I first heard this track and I was like, nah, that's not Tupac. Oh, stop. But I did like the West Coast beat. I liked it because he's saying, I am going to take your shit and I'm going to make it better. So when I heard that, I was like, okay, Drake is finna go off because he's taking his shit and he gonna make it better. That's that classic West Coast bounce, man. I love it.
Kendrick, we need ya, the West Coast savior. Ain't great in your name and some hip-hop history. If you deal with this viciously, you seem a little nervous about all the publicity. For this Canadian light-skinned dot.
Was this filler? Why drop this? So it's Tupac giving Kendrick advice of why not to mess with Drake because Drake is not worthy, but Drake is definitely doing subliminals. Drake is definitely being sarcastic. Gosh, let's listen.
We need to know the baby West Coast victory, man. Call him a bitch for me. Talk about him liking young girls, that's a gift for me. Heard it on the Button podcast, it's gotta be true. They told me the spirit of Machiavelli is alive, and the nigga under 5'5", so it's gotta be you.
Damn it. Could you guys imagine? I know it wouldn't make any sense if... No, it would. Because, okay, I remember there was this one time when I was in downtown, where I'm from in Arizona. Like when I was in downtown, I used to go downtown and we would have like these backpack radios, right? Like the speakers are built into your backpack. You know, you have your little Walkman on your CD Discman or whatever, and you hit play. You got instrumentals and you're freestyling. We would be downtown. We would take over a corner. And we would play these freestyles, and we would just be flowing. The shit was fire. It was fun. That was like one of the best times of my life. It was just really, really fun being out there with a whole group of people doing that shit, right? There was this one dude. Now, he was not freestyling. He was rapping or written, and everybody knew it. But he was spitting as if he was a specific car. Like a Maxima, an Altima, a Jetta, or whatever. And the way he was spitting, it was just dope. Like how he was going from place to place, and how the users of the ride would like abuse like the feet. Like it was, I can't explain it, but it was just a dope ass. It was a dope ass like 2 verses. It was a whole song. We already know he had a song. But it was just a dope ass 2 verses because he really got you there. Drake could have did that. He did not. He could have channeled his inner Tupac. He could have been like, "Yo, this is Tupac talking to you, but through me," type shit, and then spit this because what Drake is saying is not bad. And there's jokes in there talking about Kendrick being 5'5". There's so many things in there that are getting missed because of how corny this shit is. This is corny, man. I don't care. A lot of people like this bullshit. This is corny, man. I'm sorry.
Would beat the whole fucking game. It was me and Snoop Dogg. Had my fucking shirt off in the House of Blues. You gotta fuck this nigga, girl. He gotta get abused. All that shit about burning tattoos. He's not amused. That's jail talk for real thugs. You gotta be you. Gotta leave this motherfucker broken and bruised before we really lose. You ask.
We know that's Drake. Either that's AI and Drake wrote for AI, or Drake said, like when he was getting the AI, this is what he put in. A Kendrick Lamar diss using Drake's voice. A Kendrick Lamar diss using Tupac's voice in Drake's cadence. Send. That's probably what he did for the AI. Had to have. Riding on a West Coast beat. Send. It's either that or Drake was in the booth, spit this shit, and then they switched up his voice to sound like Tupac. I don't like this, man. I don't like this. Really, how long Pac been dead now, right? I just don't like this, man. I think he died in what? Damn, was it 96? Damn.
For the smoke, now I seen you too busy for the smoke. I won't lie, the people confused. Now you about to get this shit another week.
So we got that. Now, I think, is it right here?
What the fuck you really got to do? We passed you the torch at the House of Blues, and now you got to do some dirty work. You know how to move. Right?
And now you're going to use Snoop Dogg's AI voice to try to diss Kendrick? Lord. or the big up Kendrick and diss Drake. That's not Snoop, y'all. That's AI. And then you fast forward to the end.
Not in the room since like that. Your tone changed a little. You not as enthused. How are you not in the booth?
I like that. Since like that, your tone changed a little. You don't seem as enthused. Euphoria. It seems like you're not really giving that same type of energy. And he's not. Why not just do this, Drake? Why? Why go the whole AI route? That was dumb. Just spit like this. Just spit. It makes zero sense. It does not make any sense. I don't get it. Because he's telling the truth. The energy that Kendrick had on Like That was monumental. Monumental. Drake heard Euphoria and was like, oh, we doing this. You giving me this. You giving me Kung Fu Kenny. Like, not even Kung Fu Kenny. You're giving me To Pimp a Butterfly, Kendrick. Lord.
It feel like you kind of removed. You trying to let this shit die down. Nah. Not this time, nigga. You following through. I get.
Oh, we need more of this, Drake. Oh, get rid of the Pac verse. Get rid of the Snoop Dogg verse. And just have this verse. You don't even need 4 minutes. Just have this verse. And you put this verse at the end. Brother, come on, man. And I like Drake.
Yes, you need another week to figure out how to improve. What the fuck is taking so long? We waiting on you. The rest of y'all are definitely involved. Y'all getting it too. Soon as you get the courage to drop, I'm out on the loose. On the loose.
That was nice. That was nice. He's telling Kendrick to hurry the fuck up. Now, you see he told Kendrick to hurry the fuck up. And what's Kendrick doing now? Hindsight is 2020. But Kendrick, as soon as Drake drops something, bam, Kendrick's dropping something. Now Kendrick ain't even waiting for Drake's ass. Bam, he's just dropping more shit. But I don't know, man. Drake's verse on that was dope. I just was not digging the Tupac Snoop Dogg thing. That was AI wasn't effective, especially in a battle. Yeah, since no energy. Facts, man. Why? And his last verse was actually dope. That's the crazy thing. His last verse was actually dope. So you had that. Wait, do you know this AI already started with 60s and 70s singers? Oh shit. It fooled me. The audio distorted. This is crazy. Really? Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. So they're taking old 60s and 70s singers and they're using their voices for all these raunchy lyrics and shit. Bruh. Our world, man. Our world is going to hell in a handbasket, I swear. All right, so 6/16, Father's Day, right? 6/16, I'm trying to share shit. I don't even got up yet. 6/16 was Kendrick's response. So Kendrick, let's go 6/16. This is round 2, right? So we got 6/16. Let me find it. Okay. I like to actually go to the artists' 6/16 in LA. All right, so 6/16 in LA. Here we go. There's a channel called AI for the Culture making all those remakes. I gotta see that. I gotta go check out that channel. Oh my gosh, I gotta go check out that channel. Dang. Crazy. That's crazy. All right, so here is the response. I'm not gonna hold you. I actually like the beat. Although I was talking shit about Kendrick using that slow Euphoria beat to begin with and then jumping into the shits, there was something about this beat I don't know if it was Al Green. I don't know what it was, but it was just a whole mother effing vibe. And then we got the Maybach music, Gloves, which leads me to believe Rick Ross, boss, and Meek Mill are feeding Kendrick information. I mean, it's probably right. Here we go. I forgot how long this shit is. Fire.
Off-white Sunseeker had the marina. Fuck a phantom. I like to buy yachts when I get the fever.
Fire. Now, I could be totally off on this. I don't think I am, but I could be. Just like I wanted Drake to channel his inner Tupac or whatever, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, and just say, hey, I channeled my inner Tupac and I'm rapping like this. I think Kendrick channeled his inner Drake and he's rapping like, I'm wasting all my money. F getting a Phantom, I could be buying yachts, I'd be doing this, I'd be doing that. So what I wanted Drake to do, Kendrick pretty much did. I could be off. Maybe Kendrick is out here tricking money off on yachts, but I doubt it. I think my assessment is fairly accurate, and I think I caught something that some people probably haven't caught because I know how to analyze some shit. But here we go. And you would think I would have listened to this a little bit closer instead of making that dumbass assessment and wasting all your guys' time like I just did. What Kendrick was really doing right there was showing Drake that he has a great life, but he is going to pause that life for war, and he's asking God for forgiveness before he does what he does. Into the damn song, because the song is fire. But y'all know he's gonna start talking this shit. Damn! Remember in Euphoria when he asked him the question, do you want to play have you ever followed somebody around or whatever he was saying in the Euphoria? Then he brought it back. Remember that game of Have You Ever? Have you ever thought that you had folks in your camp working for me? Damn, this had to have put so much doubt into Drake's mind. Let's listen to a little bit more. God, dog.
Fake bully, I hate bullies. You must be a terrible person. Everyone inside your team is whispering that you deserve it.
Everyone inside your team is whispering that you deserve this ass whipping that I'm giving you is pretty much what Kendrick is saying. Good Lord. And then if Drake is like, what the hell does he mean by this? What is this? He's like, man, that's just, his team is like, that's just rap, man. He's trying to put us against each other. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Meanwhile, they probably texting. I bet you Drake then took everybody's damn cell phone, gave it to the damn detectives, and said, run that shit. Everybody's cell phone, got phone records, got text messages, got everything. Y'all better be using burner phones over at OVO, damn it.
Tussy slide up out of this one is just gonna resurface. Every dog gotta have his day. Now living your purpose. It was fun until you start to put money in the streets. They lost money because they came back with no receipts.
Damn, nothing wrong with that though. Look, Drake is trying to get information on Kendrick. Put a little bag out there for information. Came back empty. Nothing wrong with that though. There's nothing wrong with Drake trying to get information for this rap battle. Now I know that seemed like, ooh, a diss, she got busted, you exposed. Nah, that's just it's strategy. That's actually smart on Drake's end. Unfortunately, Kendrick's hands have been fairly clean. We still got to get the family matters. Fairly clean up to this point. So, I'm thinking like Drake ain't gonna find shit on Kendrick. And Kendrick's gonna have all this shit from Adonis to the stripper girlfriend to whew.
Sorry.
You are not alone. I am here with you. How did Michael Jackson and Prince get thrown into this mix? All I know is it still didn't get extremely personal, right? It got deep, but just not personal. Just not personal. Let's see what y'all talking about. Oh, what up, Germ? Germ is here. Day. Okay, we still got 5 in the chat. And look, we're holding on by a thread, y'all. We're holding on by a thread. We got 5 in the chat. We can still do this. Watch hours are still there. We're holding on. We're holding on. What up, Germ? All right, Kendrick is cooking the whole OVO. Damn. Not Kendrick cooking the whole. Okay. At first it full, but I had look hard. Audio is not that clear. I read the comments. Some people recognize AI. I'm gonna look like yeah. 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 You got to check out the RDC. Oh, the parody. I seen it where they had the ghost, brother. Oh Lord Jesus, not the ghost with the pins, brother. Oh my god. Oh my god. And I love their channel because it's raw, right? It's like raw comedy. It's not polished or whatever. It's just raw. It's fun. RDC funny as shit. Funny as shit. Yeah. Okay. So round 2. I gave round 1 to Drake. I don't know if you agree with that, Germ, on the board, if you're still here, but I gave round 1 to Drake. I said push up was better than Euphoria. I was digging both tracks. But I think Drake had round 1. Round 2, like I said, and I still stand on this, Tailor Made is the wackest song. The wackest song out of all the songs so far that I've heard. Yeah, so round 2, definitely Kendrick. For him to be a rapper, I'm impressed with that from the musical. Yeah, his vocal choices, placement, jumps. Yeah, yep, facts. Oh God, I know, bro. I know. I've heard him. I'm just doing my little take on it, my little spin. And if you guys want the link, just let me know. Y'all know I'll drop the link. But yeah, oh my gosh. You're not gonna know. There's gonna come a time where look, I went not back and forth. I did a track on Talent. Talent did a track on me. I was digging Talent's track. Talent's track was so good. I was playing it, and I know it was a diss against me, but it was so good that I was playing it in my car, and the shit sounded great. And I'm mobbing around, bumping a track that's dissing me. It lost all its steam when I found out it was AI. When I found out it was AI on the track, it was over, man. I was like, no. The brother used AI, man. That's all the way cheating. And he has some nerve to be like, y'all using other people's beats and stuff. It's mixtape. It's battle. We don't have to use. Come on, man. We just battle rapping right now. We don't have to use everybody else's. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we don't have to become original like that. But the lyrics should be original. And I shouldn't be using a Tupac AI voice to battle against people. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Yeah, okay, so YM, what? I missed oh yeah. Tupac AI was not good move. Right. An L within itself. I swear to you, that's exactly what I just said. You and I, we're on the same page, big dog. We are on the same page. Yeah, we're on the same page. All right, so round 3. And this is where Germ said, Lord. This is where I said, Lord. And I am having problems with round 3. I don't know who the hell won round 3. In my mind, I'm thinking Kendrick, maybe, but I'm not confident in that choice. So we're going to go ahead and go to Drake's Family Mother Effin' Matters. Family Matters. Lord. This track is 7 minutes and 36 seconds long. 7 minutes and 36 seconds long. Oh my God. I wish we could sit here and just listen to the whole damn thing, but I have to get back with my family. So, I am doing this though, so we got to skip through. But damn, let's listen.
Maybe in this song, you shouldn't start by saying,
I said it, I know that you mad. I've emptied the clip over friendlier jabs.
Is there a clean version? I mean, not a clean version. Is there a dirty version of this? Hold on. Let me stop this because I don't like that they bleep that out because it doesn't hit. They're bleeping out the N-word. You got to remember in Kendrick's was it Euphoria? We don't want to hear you say nigga no more. That was hard because they saying Drake is way too damn light skinned to be saying the N-word. And every time he says the N-word, it makes black people uncomfortable. That was a killer move by Kendrick, which was part of Euphoria, and I still think Push-Ups was better, even though that was a chess move. Hold on, guys. I am going to go find Family Matters that isn't whatchamacallit. Hold on. Here we go. I think this is it. Hold on. Okay, yeah, I found it. All right. Sheesh, man. We are not listening to no clean versions of a diss track. Are you serious? Stop. We're not listening to no clean version of no diss track. All right, here we go. Oh, damn. This is the lyrics.
Bad, I gotta go bad.
Woo! Not the van from Good Kid, Mad City. Not starting off by saying the N-word. Flipping Kendrick off. Now, Kendrick Lamar's rebuttal. We can't sleep on this shit. Now, I purposefully did not watch the video because I wanted to do this, but now I'm realizing I am not going to sit here and watch this whole damn thing and my channel be gone when I'm trying to get watch hours. I should have watched the whole damn video, but I am so intrigued right now because I'm seeing things that I haven't seen yet. Like the actual video portion. I've only heard the damn song. Damn it, man. Not the van getting mother effing towed right now. This shit go. Not taking the van to the junkyard, Lord. To the scrapyard, Lord. Lord. Damn it, I don't want to fast forward. I want to listen. Oh my God. Y'all see that shit? Lord. Oh my God. It's the visuals. I haven't seen the visuals. Oh my God.
Why you never hold yourself?
Lord. In Euphoria, Kendrick does pretty much opened up this bag. Kendrick opened up this bag. If what Drake is saying in this song is true, Lord. You guys, if you don't know, with this song, Drake pretty much alleges that Kendrick be beating on his girl. That Kendrick is in.
These bars go over Kenny here no matter what I say. I know you like to keep it shit. I started reaching for my ways. Bag for the mob in a spot.
Damn. Oh my God. I like this song, bro.
For a hip hop nigga, you don't even be at home, dog. You a souvenir out the gift shop, nigga. Still mad about that one hoe. We ain't even fuck. I just lip lock with her. I get that nigga rock kind of like your old job, nigga. House sitting on some land, but it's out where no one even really know y'all niggas.
Drake is rapping his ass off. And I don't think these are ghostwriters. Drake has plenty of time to write. They just, at OVO, they just want guaranteed hits. This doesn't have to be a guaranteed hit. Drake just has to talk his shit. Drake is rapping his
On the list. Which one of my so-called niggas? Which one of my so-called niggas? Which one of my so-called niggas need a share for the
clip?
Always knew I had to smoke y'all niggas. Good kid, man, city van, we'll pot the ledge and make the door slide.
Oh my God. Tears running down my cheek, laughing at you pussies dying. It's a war cry. Lord! I almost want to end this live and go watch this shit real quick. Because I did not see the video.
Let me get a useful ride for a rapper, take the nigga on a horse ride. Anything to take a spotlight off the fact.
Thinking this shit is hard as hell. Am I a Drake stan? The visuals make this song 8 billion times better. Am I a stan right now? Am I worse than Flacco? No, nobody could be worse than Flacco. I'm trying to get to the part where he gets just way too disrespectful. Probably right here, because he's talking about the Grammy. Here we go.
Them out. You want to take over forever? Then come get his legacy out of my house.
Lord. You called the Tupac estate? Begging him to take that shit down. Yeah, I don't see how the cease and desist would really even work. How could Drake get Kendrick and Future? How could he really send a cease and desist letter? Like, that was clever and all, and it flowed well in Kendrick's shit and all. But yeah, I never really understood that one. I was like, yeah, that can't be real. And I kind of believe Drake that that's just not real.
Boy, when the same beat and I kill you for fun. Your daddy got robbed by top.
Lord.
Stunner and Wayne like father, like son. Anthony set up the plays. Kojo be charging you double for none. They shook about what I'ma say. But texting your phone like we already won. You tell me what I shouldn't say. But fucking my nigga, it's already done.
If this is true, just think about this. Just think about this if it's true. It may not be. Kendrick's team is texting Drake saying, look, this is fire. It's great for the culture. But here are the things we're not going to talk about. Like, we're not going to discuss. We're not going to cross the line. And Drake already said, nigga, and put up the middle finger. He's crossing the motherfucking line.
We already know it's a 20v1. We already know why you went number one. It's clearly because of the boy. The honorable thing is to give me the loot.
You want to bring colorism into it? Lord Jesus. I'm not saying Kendrick has a light-skinned kid and then y'all two kids playing at the park. That'd be cute. Oh, Lord Jesus.
Want to be seen with anyone that isn't blacker than you. We get it. We got it. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. We get that you like to put gin in your juice. We get that you think that you bishop and juice. When you put your hands on your girl,
there it is.
Is it self-defense because she bigger than you? Your back is up against the curb. You digging for dirt, she be digging for proof. Why did you move to New York? Is it because you...
That's supposed to be Kendrick. I gotta go watch the video. This is a movie. This is a movie. Now, I did not skim over me. That is a no-go for me. My prayer is that Drake is just capping and trying to make this man look bad. I hope there's no DV stuff going on here. But let's listen.
Living that bachelor life, proposed in 2015. But don't want to make her your actual wife. I'm guessing this wedding ain't happening right. Because we know the girls that you actually like. The darkest secrets are coming to light.
That's supposed to be Kendrick? This is insane. This is insane. Let's listen.
All on your face like what happened to Mike. Oh shit, it's all making sense. Maybe I'm Prince and you actually Mike. Michael was praying his features would change, so people believe that he's actually white. Top will make you do features for change. Get on pop breakers and rap for the whites. And wait, you say your brother Jermaine.
Okay, maybe that's not Kendrick. Maybe that's OVO. Maybe that's the crew. Maybe I was just making shit up. I don't know. But that shit would have been funny if that was supposed to be him.
But you on hand and stay out of the light. Oh shit, just follow me, right? Cause nothing you saying could bother me, right? I get off the plane and nothing has changed. I headed to Delilah with all of my ice. Headed to Delilah with all of my ice. Headed to Delilah with all of my ice. This shit gotta be over by now for anyone out here that's calling it right. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. There's nowhere to hide, there's nowhere to hide, you know what I mean. They hired a crisis management team to clean up the fact that you beat on your queen. The picture you painted ain't what it seemed. You did.
Lord, the video was everything. The video was everything. Let me see what you guys are saying. The video was let me know when you get to Kendrick's last one. Okay, yeah, we're almost there. Trust me, Cole. Once you hear Meet the Grams. No, I've heard everything. I just didn't slow it down. Binary gonna have a heart attack when he hears Kendrick's latest. Like which latest? Like Meet the Grams or the latest one that y'all ain't even feeling. I need proof of the deep. Yep. I need proof. The visuals. How fire his track was. Okay, so you think Kendrick buried this one with Meet the Gram? Look, so did I. My rap expectation is too high. Let me go listen to some Redman. I understand. I get it. But this is fire, though. But I get what you're saying. There's something about our era with Redman, Method Man, and all them. There's something about our era. I understand. But this shit's fire. All right. So when I first heard the tracks, because I didn't have the visuals, Meet the Gram, I gave the W. I gave the dub. I heard the last one too, and I thought I liked it until Oh, okay. Oh no, I like Kendrick. Oh, you like Kendrick's latest one? Okay. Here we go. I gotta hear it though. Okay, so let's go to Meet the Gram. Let's go to. Oh, hold on. Damn it, I gotta bring it up. I thought Meet the Grams was better than Drake's, but now I might have second thoughts, seriously. And I'm not trying to be I'm not a Kendrick hater. I'm not a Kendrick hater. I actually like Kendrick. I like Kendrick shit a lot. Damn, he done showing all the OVO, all the Maybach collection now, Lord Jesus. All right, y'all. Meet the Gram. Meet the mother effing Grams. We're gonna slow this shit down. Lord. When I first heard this, oh God, it was bad. All the perspectives he was taking. Look how long these tracks are. Remember, I started this show off with Beanie Siegel's diss to Jadakiss. Because Beanie Siegel pretty much started how long these mother effing diss tracks are with fire and not just filler. Beanie Siegel's diss track to Jadakiss, in my mind, was one of the most firest freestyles. Because there was no filler. He was just killing it from start to finish to the point where it seemed like he was rapping forever because it faded out when it seemed like it was getting even better when Beanie was doing his thing. But anyways, here we go. Okay, so the beat for Family Matters was sick too. Drake kind of slowed it down from his aggressive ass shit, which is okay. Still sounded really, really good. Push-Ups in my mind is still the dopest track out of all. Well, I don't know. They laugh. Him and Weinstein, right? We know what's going on with Weinstein. Now, I did hear Not Like Us. I've heard these songs. These aren't my first initial reaction. These are just my thoughts about the overall battle. I wanted to slow it down to see who's really on top, who's really winning, what's really going on, right? So these lyrics are no surprise, which is why I'm able to skip and still make my commentary. All right, so this was the first. How could I put? This was the first drop or the first hint that Kendrick gave Drake on that pedophile stuff, or on that pedo stuff, that stuff. Kendrick dropped the other track that we're going to listen to before Drake got to respond, correct? Or is there a Drake track that's out there that I'm unaware of? Because after Meet the Grams, we were supposed to be waiting on Drake. But Kendrick said, damn all that. In this round, I'm going to go first. So now it seems like we're no longer waiting on Kendrick. We're waiting on Drake to respond. Because we were typically waiting on Kendrick to respond. So now Kendrick flips the script. Maybe. I could be wrong. Let me look in the chat. See if I'm wrong. Let me see. Am I wrong? Look at Germ and the musical analysis. Let me see. What is Germ saying? When Binary says he likes something, he set it up a troll move. Going down his family line is next level. That is facts, bro. That is facts. Yeah, crazy. Intentional, giving Drake nightmares. Facts. Oh my god. Boom bap pairs very. Yes, it does. Yep. Germ with the musical analysis. Yep. Yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street type shit. And then if what Kendrick is saying is true, damn, that's why I said earlier, if what Kendrick Lamar is saying is true, he better be watching himself. Because Drake's money is long as shit. And when it comes to that type of ball game, you will have people like Epstein. Forgive me if my microphone's cutting in and out. My Wi-Fi is tripping a little bit. You will have people like Epstein in the prisons doing the most to themselves. You know what I'm saying? Which we know that probably did not really happen. We know somebody probably. Y'all already know. Let me stop. Let me hit play. Damn, Kendrick.
He hates.
Who's the sex offender? Who are they? Are there multiple sex offenders on OVO? I don't think Kendrick will just be talking out of his ass. My hope that it's not Party Next Door. Even though Party Next Door's albums, they always flop. I listened to 4 or whatever it's called or whatever, hoping that there would be at least one banger. Do you guys think that Party Next Door had at least one banger on that album? Do y'all think the whole album was dope? Am I wrong? I thought the album sucked. I think Party Next Door should just continue to do collabs with Drake, because that's where he shines the most, and keep writing for Drake. And that's it. Stop doing albums, brother, because you're pissing me off. All that damn talent and your shit is always whack, man. Like, I don't understand it. I could be wrong. But I'm not digging it. I'm not digging that last album. It was whack to me. Here we go. Chubbs. Damn, Germ. You know everything, bro. You should be up on the link helping me out, bro. You know every damn thing. Yeah. Lord. Wow. In the clouds. What's up, big dog? Good to see you, man. I gotta make you a moderator on my other channel, bro. I'm gonna be on that ASAP, brother. As soon as we go live on Monday. But yeah, oh my gosh, bro, Lord.
Industry 12 years. I'ma tell you.
Too much detail for that not to be real. How much protection? Look, is this no longer rap? That's my question. Is this no longer rap? What was that dude's name that was on Tom Hanks' ass and ended up, they said that the dude, you know, did something to himself, even just saying his name, I don't know. But they got rid of dude quick. He was exposing that darkness that hovers in Hollywood. Like, I mean, like nobody's business. Secretly recording these nasty MFers, exposing the hell out of them, taking us to their secret websites where they be purchasing stuff. It is bad. I think his name was John Knapp, if you want to look him up. Crazy how bad he exposed the industry. But they got rid of him quick. This might not be rap no more. This might be Kendrick being a whistleblower. I'm a little bit nervous for Kendrick. I'm dead serious. I'm a little bit nervous for him.
Well,
Lord. Kendrick is still butthurt that the CD that's probably going to help the black community the most was a dud. And so he's destroying Drake. God. Not Drake having another kid that he was hiding. Not another kid that he was hiding. God, dog. What's Jerb saying? He says, facts code. I didn't think all these rappers coming at Drake. It's just a random Yeah. Yeah. Do you think they're trying to expose Drake? Do you think they're trying to expose? Oh my God. They want him out of here. Now, if it's a team effort, like a whole army of people behind Kendrick trying to get Drake the hell out of here because he's on some weird type of time, that's different. But if it's just a handful of them and Kendrick is being the whistleblower and the advocate, the mouthpiece of it all, he could get in trouble for this bullshit. He really could. Drake's money is long as shit. We already know. Okay, let's stop there. That was round what? 3? That was round 3. I am confused. Oh my God! If he collabs with Pusha T, oh my God. He did. Cat did say it. If what Kendrick is saying about Drake is true, that is going to ruin all of the Drake songs that I love, which are a lot of songs. And if what Drake is saying about Kendrick is true, that's going to ruin every single classic album that he dropped outside of Morale. Because it's not a classic. It was a dud, unfortunately. Good album, just a dud. It's going to ruin it. Like To Pimp a Butterfly, I can listen through from start to finish, not even pausing, not even skipping. What was that? Section 80. Oh my God. Even Good Kid, man. All his albums. All his albums I could just listen to from start to finish and not even bat an eye. I loved whenever my family, like when we'd be going on a road trip and a Kendrick Lamar album had dropped. Oh my God. Classic. Right? It's hard for me to have a fave. That was a freaking motion picture we listened to. It was a motion mother effing picture. But To Pimp a Butterfly just did so much for my spirit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, just so much for my spirit. God, I love that. I love that album. That's a hard one for me. Good Kid, Mad City, To Pimp a Butterfly, and even Damn is good. But yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, and yeah. What okay? Entry to bring up because he did quote Cat Williams. He did say that that's what was going to happen. Now there's no more Drake tracks right now. We're waiting on Drake. Kendrick dropped his latest one, which was freaky. It was a freaky track, spooky. Yeah. Yeah, facts, bro. Like there was just something about it. That's like one of those, like you really think that the black community is really coming together. Then you just look outside. Like when you listening to it in your car, you vibing, you jamming, you listening to it in your house, you jamming, whoop, whoop. You step outside for real, for real. Turn that radio off in the car and step outside like, oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, but I love To Pimp a Butterfly, man. I really, really did. That's probably my favorite. Oh, that's hard to say. It's almost blasphemy if you're not putting Good Kid, Mad City as your fave. Okay, Drake looking for more Ghost Riders at the temp agency. Okay, I'm stuck, y'all. Round 3, I am stuck. The visuals really got me. I can't wait to watch that visual like in its entirety because I haven't seen it. That did something. To look at the Good Kid, Mad City van get destroyed like that. That hurt, Germ. Just to watch Drake do that shit. That's like destroying Kendrick's legacy and shit. So to watch that van get destroyed or whatnot was bad. Bombs were being dropped. Creativity, though. Kendrick has him on creativity, but who really gives a damn in battle rap about? Well, no, creativity matters. Like if you watch URL, if you watch Rare Breed, if you watch King of the Dot, if you watch the Garden, if you watch any of these battle leagues, if you watch John Bullpen, if you watch any of these battle leagues, no, creativity means something. So let me not be like that. Okay, so creativity, Kendrick with the Nightmare on Elm Street vibe, haunting the shit out of Drake, right? But Drake's flow was, oh my God, Drake's flow was better. Drake's beat was better. Was Drake's reveal even better? Both of the reveals are horrible. One with DV, the other pedo shit. Like they're both horrible. I'm gonna say this one's tough, man. This one's tough. I'm going to give it to shit, man. Creativity, man. I'm gonna give it to creativity just by an inch. I'm gonna give that round to Kendrick, man. I'm giving that round to Kendrick. Barely. And I don't even feel right saying that, but I'm going to barely give it to him because it was extremely, extremely, extremely creative. Addressing each one of his family members after Family Matters. Very creative. Now, I don't know if I'll even want to review the next one because we are still waiting on a Drake response. So that's not even going to be fair, but who cares about fair? Let's go ahead and review it. So we've got Kendrick. Not Like Us. Oh, Lord. Not Like Us. All right, where is it? Lord Jesus, this is crazy. Okay. He starts out with the I See Dead People. And remember, Kendrick talked about this a lot. He said that the kid that was in the Sixth Sense, he like referenced him in some tracks or whatever, and now he's starting this one off talking about I See Dead People. YM, can you please explain to me the thumbnail? Hold on, let's see here. Let me get it up there. Psst. I see dead people. Park Lane Circle. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. See me. Who is he talking about? Who is he singing to? Hopefully not A minor.
He around, certified lover boy.
No, gotta rewind even more. Lord Jesus, I might have to listen to this whole damn song, and you guys have to break this shit down for me, because apparently I'm not doing this shit correctly. Big party at the party. I thought he was talking about Chubbs. You gotta slow this shit down. I gotta really slow this shit down. Party at the party, playing with his nose now. Oh my God. And then YM hit me with these are all the pedos registered. Oh no.
Us.
Oh, I heard this, but I didn't hear it. I heard it, but I didn't hear it. Oh, I'm hearing this shit now. They not like us. They not like us. They different. Man, I hope Kendrick says something like, yo, it's battle rap, you know what I'm saying? Not B-Rad. This is crazy. He's trying to keep Drake out of California now. It might work. It might work. Oh my, where does Drake, please, if Drake drops his disc before I'm done with this, please let me know, because I need to hear Drake's response. YM said Drake has to disprove this shit. He does. He has to disprove this shit. This is crazy. This is insane. This is not battle rap. This is prison sentences. This is not battle rap. This is career ending shit. What we are witnessing could be career ending for Drake. All it takes is for a private investigator. What's that? YMB? Is it YMB? Melly? What's the dude's name? Even Kendrick said that's what he's trying to do. Kill these Negroes. Murder my mind. That one. I can't remember the kid's name, but they use his lyrics against him. They're using all Young Thug's lyrics. They can use Kendrick. MW, thank you. Yeah, this is crazy, man. This is insane. Don't think someone isn't already looking into these allegations. Facts. God, dog. Colonizer. Oh my God, bruh. Not a swoop in and swoop out. A swoop in, take what we need, swoop out. He goes to Atlanta, swoops in, takes what he needs, swoops out. This is crazy.
The family matter and the truth of the matter. It was God's plan to show y'all the liar.
The family matters and the truth in the plan. It was God's plan to show y'all who's the liar. So he's using, damn, that was clever, man. That was clever. So Kendrick is denying the allegations from Family Matter. That's good. But we're going to need more than him just saying Drake's a liar. Because with this expose, with this chopping block, with this being on the hot seat, Drake is going to come back with his evidence. If Drake has evidence that Kendrick Lamar be beating on women, he is going to display the evidence in the next diss track. However, that could have been dealt with. Kendrick could have served his time. Still, I'm not going to be a supporter. There's just no way. But Kendrick could have served his time. This is weird. This is weird. This is exposing. This is not only character assassination. This will make somebody want to take his own self out. This will make somebody want to take other folks out, like Kendrick out. Now, get this. If anything happens to Kendrick, though, this is probably Kendrick's line of thinking. If anything happens to Kendrick, everything that he says gets solidified and true, and it's true. No matter if Drake comes up with proof that, you know, he didn't do these things, Kendrick gone. Shit, those words get immortalized. All right, what we saying? I don't think Drake had anything ready. He put all his eggs in one basket with Family Matters. Oh, that's bad. If that's the truth, that's bad. 200 IQ move, bowing out of this beef. Facts. Smart. But does that not make you think, though, that J. Cole might be hiding something? Yeah. I'm not really sure what's true or not either. The DV and the P. Yeah, it's all serious stuff. It's not battle rap no more. And I know in battle rap, because in battle rap, when they're going back and forth or whoop de whoop, you know, like when they get the back and forth are real. Like, I'm invested. You know, I can't wait to hear the next Drake track. And if I have time, I'll come on here. We can talk our shit about it. But guys, that is it, right? We're at the 2 hour and 58 minute mark. Let's get the hell out of here. Y'all gave me some watch hours. We had some small talk. We went over the Kendrick versus Drake thing. I thought that was really, really dope. I love live streams like this. I just love just a chill, relaxed environment, atmosphere. I love having a backup to the backup. Catch the morning show on Monday. I'm telling you, that shit's going to be fire. MBK and I, we already have a full ass docket. It's going to be very, very hard to get through the damn docket, but I know we're going to do it. And yeah, so that's it, y'all. I will talk to y'all later. And I think I am going to get rid of that Verla thing. She's getting upset that I'm using it. Maybe, maybe, I don't know. Maybe. Peace, y'all.
And you can't stop. Yo, a lot of niggas low. D-block general, he stay shining. In the back, be able to fuck with me. Say my grace before I give him $150. The whole hood with me, they hating, we all spiffy. Everything's a short shot, none iffy.